Do you have a business, product, or event that you need to promote to men and women ages 23 to 44? If so, Radio on Fire can help you do it with one of our promo packages. Our broadcasts reach over 150,000 people per month. Sponsorship for one or all of our radio programs can include live mentions, social media posting, commercials, and more. Visit radioonfire.com/advertise to find out more about a promo package that fits your needs. Rates start as low as $50. If you want to reach men and women ages 23 to 44, log on now. radioonfire.com.
Starving. What's the third? Let's
do it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another week of The Voice of Reason. Of course, I'm your host, Nina B. As always, we have Eddie here and Diamond in the background. This week is another special week because we have a guest, Miss Mimi Ray.
Yeah.
I'm the author of Fuck My Life.
Welcome, Mimi.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Really? You got the sexy voice on. We starting early, huh?
This is my Ella voice.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta look your lips. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Of course, every week, as you all catch us with this foolishness, you can find us on radioonfire.com. You can always call in and talk with us, 404-436-1277. And as always, you can hit our feeds and inboxes and DMs. No dick or coochie pics, but with information or comments.
Hold on now.
And questions about the show, you can't call in. Well, Eddie, if you want the coochie pics to your phone, that's your business.
No, not to my phone. Not to my phone.
Yeah. Oh, and Mimi said she'll take a few. Oh, she said she'll take a few too, but okay. And listen, and her mind is very open because from reading these books, baby, oh my God. She gave me the books, like 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was
2 days ago?
right? Yeah.
Either way, when she gave me the books, I didn't think I got studying and things like that I had to do. And she was like, oh, you may not get to the second one. I read the entire first book. And then I'm maybe 30 pages to finishing the second book.
I was so surprised when you showed me how much you read.
It's good. I could not stop turning pages. I couldn't stop turning pages. And even though, a lot of people always have to put in their books that the characters aren't, real and things like that, just how much of that open mind of yours belongs to the main character?
90%.
90%? 90%.
Nice.
You learn, the writing is so good, and it grabs you in such a way where I didn't even realize that I have read through a few pages and didn't even know her name until she introduced herself.
Right, exactly.
So it was just like, oh, damn. And it was like, okay, let me read on some more. It's some really good writing. And even for those who aren't really into reading, this will definitely grab you. It's grab the books. Let's keep saying this. Grab the books. You looking for a good summer read? Here you go. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Eddie.
Welcome.
Eddie is
So what inspired the, other than your life, like what made you want to put it on paper?
I went to therapy for several years, and during the therapy, one thing we talked about was releasing. So I thought about, I talked to a lot of people. They said, you should write a book. Oh, you've been there. You should write a book. So I was like, okay, I'm going to release it. And once I started writing, I didn't even realize I had a full novel until I contacted an editor.
You wasn't scared?
Okay.
You wasn't scared about people, just being so open?
No, I was definitely scared, mostly because I knew I was putting everything out there, my family, things that happened. I knew when they read it that they would know exactly what I was talking about. So when I talked to the publisher, the first thing she said is, if you're going to write it, tell it all, because this is your chance to say it. So at that point, I even went back and edited, what I wanted to say, what I wanted to be out there, and no holds barred. There it is.
Wow. And Eddie, I know you haven't had the opportunity to read the book yet, so I won't spoil.
I asked for books and she gave me you.
Well, were you going to read them?
Yeah, I was.
Anyway,
He was really busy.
and I won't spoil it for any of you either. I'll just say that you will. It is very vivid. It's very vivid. It's graphic. in some points. I don't know if it's because the PMS monster has me or what, but like I got emotional, you know, about some things in the book, because there's always something that when you are drawn to it, be it whether you watch it or you follow it or you read it, that you can relate to.
Is it a tearjerker or a chicken jerker?
It's a roller coaster ride.
Right, exactly.
It's a roller coaster ride
That's
because
what a lot of readers have told me.
the character goes through so much, and you have to keep in account how young she is. And again, being able to relate to a lot of the different things in the book. Growing up in Baltimore, it's very it's unfortunately common that you can find so many people that have a parent that may be on drugs. Still, molestation is talked about in the book. You know, pregnancies, drugs, a lot of different things are, you know, in the book. And when you can find yourself relating to it, you know, pregnancies, miscarriages, abortions, it got me, like I said, because I can relate to almost everything. Abuse, that's also a topic in the book. Yeah. It's, you know, and then when you bring it home, Baltimore, right. And then East Baltimore for me, born and raised, you know, it's like, damn, know those streets.
Right.
No, I remember those times. So it's like, okay. But how long did it take for you to like really just get it all out? Because it's a lot. Yeah. And I haven't even gotten to the third one. Right. It's a lot, baby.
Actually, once I came back from my honeymoon, and I was like, what is on my bucket list? And I was talking with a coworker, and she was like, we was talking about weight loss, and she just was like, you should write a book. And I said, nobody want to read about weight loss. I'm going to write about my life. And at that moment, I started writing on my iPhone, and 14 days later, I was finished with
14 days,
36,000 words.
Goodness.
And a full novel is 35,000 words. I didn't even know I had already made it, you know.
Wow.
So, 2
wow.
weeks.
Can you give us a quick summary of the book?
Yeah.
Or the first one?
It's about a young lady, basically, like Nina was saying, making it through her young life in Baltimore. She didn't have parental guidance because her mother was a drug addict. She was the oldest sibling of 3 younger brothers, and it's just her and her roller coaster ride through all the experiences she went through to try to take care of her little brothers without any knowledge. Like, she didn't know much, so she did what she did to do the best she could. Yeah.
Yeah.
This summary says, Tasha started as a sweet girl whose only enemy was her mother, but having her virginity taken away too soon caused her to be young, dumb, and full of cum.
Wow.
So, that's just
and with that, in the state of how a lot of these young girls are growing up, because she was touched so young and things like that, a lot of that happens, and it's not talked about.
Right, exactly.
It's not talked about, and instead of seeking help, because, and unfortunately in a black household, it's don't tell nobody your business, hush, be quiet, therapy is for crazy people, and things like that. So what happens a lot of times is what she did, and she just used something that someone used against her to survive. It's unfortunate, and it happens a lot more than, you know, is again spoken about. I don't like. I'm at a loss for. For me, I'm a slow reader, but for me to have burned through this, and like my friend was over, and he was just like, "Damn, like, can you put the book down?" I'm like, "Just give me a minute, like one more chapter, just one more chapter."
Readers have told me that.
It wasn't any good parts to make you want to jump on Homeboy?
Let me tell you something. She put some words into this book that made me want to try some things. Okay, because and she addresses sexuality at all ends, dominatrix, bisexuality, lesbianism. Is that the right word?
Exactly.
Listen, I've been you know we've been drinking. You know, heterosexual, you know, relationships and things like that. Threesomes.
Hey.
Do you want to call it a foursome? Like,
yeah, even so.
Okay. You know what I'm
Small
talking about.
orgies.
Right, right.
So you said you started on your honeymoon.
No, right when I
After.
returned.
When you returned.
Yeah.
So, did your honeymoon consist of a threesome or foursome?
Oh,
Ooh.
my honeymoon
Woo.
consists of going to a swingers party.
Oh,
So
those are awesome.
yeah, we went to a swingers resort.
So are you?
I'm currently not in a swinging lifestyle.
Okay.
But I'm very swinger friendly.
Okay, well, I work a ton of them. I actually have one
Swing-
coming up
swing
again this month. If y'all want to come, let me know.
all right.
And it's not what people think it is.
Right.
I dated a swinger for a very brief period. And I've worked the parties, and I've also gone to the parties. They party harder than the regular, events. You go in, you get food,
Right,
alcohol,
exactly.
and you dance, you sweat, and then when it's time to get comfortable, you go get comfortable, and you do whatever you do. And they have, depending on the party, they have the different rooms for the different things. And if you're not interested, you don't have to go with it.
Right. I tell people all the time, I say, I don't always get it in. I have a good time.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's funny. I've met my husband at a swinger cookout.
Oh, okay.
And then he
Okay.
was my Facebook friend, but I had never seen him, and I was like, "Hey, what's up? You my Facebook friend?" And then things hit it off from there.
Okay.
But, yeah, swinging is okay.
Okay. Well, don't be shy because we live
I'm
on
not
air.
that shy.
Don't be shy. Okay.
See, she got me scared to ask certain things because I don't want to touch.
No,
feelings
go
and-
ahead.
Dang.
You know,
I'm not.
Come on, Eddie. Now, when do we filter anything?
Yeah, I
Come
understand
on.
that, I
Ask
understand
the
that, but
questions.
it's a boundary of respect. I don't want to just jump out there and have you all emotional. But I mean, that's why I asked you to give me a quick summary of the book, and it was more touching from the summary. I like the swinger shit. I like it. I like that. But it was just more touching here about I would never
understand
I never thought that you were touched on as a
Yeah,
as a
people
young
tell me
lady.
that all the time. They say, I can't believe you went through that.
Let me ask you
I
this.
see your smile all the time, but
Let me ask you
life
this.
goes on.
Because you went through those things, would you have been the strong woman that's sitting here right now today?
Right.
I
That makes
actually
a
don't know
difference.
what I would have been, but I know that those instances in life have helped me to, mold who I am. I could have easily took the road following behind my mother's footsteps and took that way of drug life and, running the streets and just not caring about myself even still. But
So you don't think those books would have been here if that those situations or events didn't happen in your life?
it'd probably be a pretty boring book.
Right. I was about to say,
Unfortunately.
people with a really good
unfortunately,
upbringing
right.
and peachy
But-
life don't have anything interesting to discuss.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like I said, your stories come from what you've gone through.
You're right. You're exactly
Absolutely.
right. Like Tupac wouldn't have been Tupac if Biggie ain't set him up. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say Tupac wouldn't have been Tupac had his.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
He
Pac-
had a mother that
Pac
was on
wouldn't have
drugs.
been Pac. Pac wouldn't have been Pac if he ain't get set up in that studio. He wouldn't have been.
He was okay prior to that. Wait a minute, this is a discussion you don't want to have with
let's
me
bring Diamond into
because he was good on his music. Okay,
he was
Brenda
good.
had a
He was
baby.
good. But when
Okay,
he-
he was
when he
very
got set up-
positive in his
when he got
music.
set up,
he
he
was
became
very
great.
positive. He was he was already did poetic justice.
But when
he
he
was
get- when he
real
got
cool,
set up, he
calm,
became
and collected.
great.
And then when he
This woman
was
This woman
angry.
is great. Because of those events, this woman is now great.
Well, yeah, your
Unfortunately, they
experiences,
happened, but,
yeah,
I'm-
it builds you.
yeah, it built
built
you.
you.
And you ran across me. You know,
Oh my goodness.
fuck. Yeah, your life
Thanks
really
for
wouldn't have
having
been fucked. Those days wouldn't happen.
Oh my God. I mean, he has to beat his own dick on air, of course.
I won't do it on air, but
Well,
I mean,
that's what you just did.
probably in the bathroom.
It's like toot your own horn. That's pretty much what you just did.
Yeah,
Because
I
if
gotta
her
have-
life hadn't been fucked up, she wouldn't have met you.
I gotta have Jergens lotion
Nice.
if I'm gonna be on dick.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jergens
Really
lotion.
quick, Mimi. Tell people how they can get your books.
Actually, they can get them on Amazon.com. And I
Okay.
have a website, which is www.blackdiamondpublications.com.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram, authoress_Mimi Ray, as well as Facebook, Mimi Ray the author.
Okay.
So
Do you now? This is the first series.
this is the first series.
This is the first series. Do you have any more?
I have 3 other books. I
Uh-oh.
have one part 1 out toward a series. It's called The Triple Cross, Love is Not a Game. And that is consisted of 4 characters, all of a, little part of each relationship I've been in. And I have 2 stories on a trilogy with other authors.
Okay.
So I have it's called Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Boss, and each boss character was developed by one of the authors, and my character name was Amber. So she comes from Baltimore and then goes to Miami.
Okay.
2 stories. So
how are you feeling with all of this? Because thinking back, you
I still
wouldn't
kind
have
of feel it
thinking.
be unreal. I'll be like, oh my goodness. Like when people recognize me or something, they say, you the girl that wrote the books? I'll be like, oh my goodness, hi. And then I'll be, it reminds me, I gotta be like in a public light, because sometimes I'm just kind of doing my own thing, minding my business, and somebody I'm shopping in the store and they recognize me or something. I'm like, oh yeah, hi.
Hi.
You have to change it, switch your switch.
Right. You could be in a bad mood, wanting to, you know what I'm saying, man, let's golf, whatever.
And people
and it's
think
like, oh,
I
yeah,
never have
hello.
a bad day. They really think I never have a bad day. I do smile a lot, but I have bad days. So.
Right.
How much networking are you doing to push the books?
Well, I've been networking. I have my books on sale in a store in Virginia. Actually, 2 stores. And I've been...
Which stores so they can find it? We have listeners that are outside of Baltimore, too.
Right, that's true. We have Urban Moon Productions. She's actually online, but you can find her at a mall in Virginia. I have to come back to you. Village Square Mall, yeah.
Okay.
And then I've been just doing, like, self-promoting, which is the hardest part, promoting your books. You can write as many books as you want and be great about it, but if people don't pick it up to read it,
so
that's the hardest
you don't have,
part.
like, a street team to help you push the books?
Well, right now, that's what I'm doing. I haven't written anything because I'm building my brand, and I'm trying to promote what I have, and I'm trying to build that right now. I'm having my logo made, my T-shirts, things like that, to push out what the series I have and the other 3 books that I'm on.
Well, once again, people, I am telling you, these books are an excellent read. And this really coming from, I am truly a lazy reader. It has to be something that really grabs my interest for me to get into it. And I not only got into it, and like I said, I flew just like, you saw, I was like, well, can I finish these last few pages before we go on air? Right. And I was like, nah, I'm going to just go ahead and wait and finish out the book. It's a roller coaster. It's so many different emotions and things going on. It's like, it's good, it's great, it's bad. It's like, oh shit, I can't believe that happened. Oh my God. Like, I grabbed my chest so many times.
I love to hear this kind of feedback. It just makes you like, okay, so I did pretty good. And I wanted to touch people in that way, not just, it starts off kind of sad. People say, oh my God, I can't read no more. And I say, no, continue on.
See, and it goes back to what I said earlier, being able to relate to a lot of the stuff. For me, reading in the beginning, not because I don't want to bring the whole, the show down. Being able to relate to what starts in the beginning, it was just like, I've been there. Right. What else? So that kept me reading, and as it went on, it was just like, damn, she went through that too. It made me think, and a few times I had to stop and just reflect on the different things that I had come through, and like, okay, you want to see what else she's going to do because she's a fighter. Even if she's laying still,
absolutely,
she was still coming up with her plan to make it. And reading the title was just like, fuck my life. It's very real. Right. And when you think about all the different things that you've gone through, those are the words that can come out. So it's like,
that's what stood out to me.
Yeah. And it's nothing, like it's you got the sex stuff in here. Make no mistake about it.
Why don't you read one of those sex things? Let's hear
what kind of sex thing do you want to read? Because she got all kinds of things in here.
Give us the raunchiest of the raunchiest.
The raunchiest of the raunchiest. You know where the pages are, so you can find them quicker than I can. But she has things in there from I'll ask this question because I know that the character, goes back to the age-old question: is a person born gay, or do they
learn
do they learn it? Because up until a certain point in the book, she was not considering certain things until it was introduced to her, and she liked it, and it was almost as if she ran with it, and it was like every chick she saw was like, oh my God, and so it's just like, damn. But go ahead and read a page from it.
Okay, a short page. I never knew I could come so much. All this silky, creamy wetness was pouring out of my... Can I say pussy?
You can say whatever you... Listen, pull the mic to you so that way they can hear you. Okay. You can say whatever you like here.
Say it lustfully.
All
lustfully.
Right. I never knew I could come so much. All this silky, creamy wetness was pouring out of my pussy, and he was enjoying every bit of it. The hairs on my spine stood up, and I was having another orgasm. These slow, deep throat strokes he was giving me felt like no other thrust I had ever felt.
She getting moist.
Damn, this is the kind of dick I could settle down for, I thought, as Nate was changing position and bending me over. I swiftly reached around and grabbed his long, hard, throbbing dick. That Mandingo had to be at least 11 perfect inches. I had never received such a lovely piece of man meat. All this time, I thought I didn't like huge dicks. Maybe it was the way he moved. Maybe it was the fact that I hadn't fucked in 4 months. Or maybe it was going through some womanly changes. Whatever it was, hot damn, I was loving it. I spread my own ass cheeks to let him know I wanted it deeper. And deeper he went.
See? See what I mean? See what I mean? And keep in mind, she sounds like she's grown as shit.
Oh, shit.
She sounds like she's grown. No, she's of age. Okay. She's of age. Okay. But by the time she's even reached this age, she's gone through so much.
So how old is she when that happens?
That was about 15.
Oh, that's not of age.
What's that?
That's not of age.
That was with Nate.
Okay. Well, no, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack because I know she goes through.
Well,
she like I said, it gets graphic under some other circumstances as well. So I didn't even check the page, so my fault. She wasn't that grown, but she was very. That's what I said. You would read it and think she's grown, but she went through so much when she was so young.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I got. Oh, my ears. My ears have been tainted.
Your ears?
They've been tainted. Oh, my God.
But to hear of a 15-year-old speak like that.
Yes.
And but that was real. But see, that's the thing. What were you doing when you were 15? Be real.
I wasn't doing that. I wasn't
really.
I wasn't long stroking bitches.
You wasn't long stroking bitches?
No, not at 15.
No. Not at 15. Very good. That's good to hear. My son is 15. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, I got some action like once or twice, but like long stroking bitches like that, and then like no, I wasn't doing it.
But see, the thing is, the 80s babies were the last to like do a whole lot. Like we lived during a time before technology went rampant, and we were just doing a whole lot of stuff, but we weren't crazy like these new 15-year-olds.
Right.
At 15,
absolutely.
For me, I know that I was getting asked by a guy, "You sure you 15?" Because I'm like 21. So again,
I was riding bikes.
I can relate.
I was riding
Pick
bikes
this book up
and playing sports and throwing rocks at girls and shit.
But your childhood may have been different from this.
I mean,
and especially for a girl.
Yeah.
It's you got to pick the book up to read it for sure. But there were a lot of 15-year-old girls that were dating older guys. Wow. So, and when you have had some things happen, you've been exposed to adult-like situations as a child, you don't have a choice but to grow up. And she, again, Mimi said she had to raise her brothers. Yeah. So she was the mother in a household before 15.
Yeah.
Before 15.
So it was, it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on, and that was only out of the first book.
I commend you. I commend the shit out of you.
It was out of the first book, and she still has a whole second book and third book of, the main character's life. So.
All right. I'm thinking about doing a book.
Oh, shit.
What would be some good advice for me? I'm dead serious. What would be, and I'm gonna put everybody in it. It's gonna be one of those books like off of Best Man.
Oh,
Like,
God.
yeah, one of them books. That's gonna be I'm gonna have to move the fuck out of town for this
you
book.
should. Don't put me in it.
Sounds like you know your own advice.
I-
Get out of town. Get out of
I had
Dodge.
to get out of town.
But
yeah.
you can't expect anything to be handed to you, so you definitely gotta push for what you want. Once you complete your novel and contact the publisher and get your book out.
And that's what I wanted to ask you too. Like, do I want to self-publish, or because I heard some horror stories about, the deals that be going on in the publishing, how they raping new
Okay,
new
well,
authors.
the first thing I was told when I wrote a book was do not expect to get rich. I mean, Omar Tyree did not get rich by just putting out the first book the first day. So you build it up. You get popular, you get word of mouth. People want to read your book, and, you hear about coldest winter ever from, 20 years ago?
Right.
Word of
Took
mouth.
a long time.
People talk about it. You don't just, I wrote a book, everybody read my book.
And that was my
life is
first
great, 'cause
novel
it doesn't go
that I
that way.
read.
So you can't give up. When you put it out, if you want it to be out there, you push it to be out there. And you are your publisher. I mean, you are your promoter. So you can, as you said, find ways to promote yourself and have your team. But nothing is handed to you. You'll get your royalty check and say, what in the world? I've been talking about this book every single day. Nobody bought it.
Right.
So, you got to get out there. I'm going to do a tour. I've done Atlantic City, and I've done Atlanta, Virginia, for book signings. But still, when you're gone and out of mind, here comes the next reader with her new book. So you have to continue.
So is it anything you can do like how in rap, like a rapper set up a fake shooting? Is there anything you can do to
Really?
Yeah, rappers do that shit all the time.
Well, people love movies, so I would like a movie script. I mean, how often did you go to a movie and just pay your $12 and you see your movie for 2 hours, you're out of there?
Why don't you put out a
and
sex
you
tape?
seen the movie.
Put out a sex tape.
Well, it is a sex tape, and just in words. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Trust me.
The sex tape-
A
sex
few
tape?
times, like I told, I sent you a message, and I was mad at my friend, but it was so graphic. I almost swallowed my pride and said, I'm sorry for some shit I didn't even do just to be able to get off what I needed because of this damn book.
All right.
So it's a sex tape on paper.
Make me a sex tape. Man. Do my book.
Oh, my goodness.
Push
My goodness.
But, people they like entertainment. They really, they don't pick up books as much as they used to. I mean, even these books is available on Amazon, like I said, Kindle. So, Kindle sales. People, they read the book. They may even
Do you have the
loan
book electronically?
yes, Kindle
Okay.
electronics.
Okay.
Mhm.
You did just say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
okay.
it's the
Right.
booze.
I don't
But with it being the summertime and things like that, you going to the beach, enough with the parties, sit still for a minute and read something. You have a boring life, read something. This would give you some excitement. It gave me some excitement over the past day. I'm telling you. And it's not a hard read.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy. It's a very easy read. The words aren't really small, tiny
Right.
font and things like that. It's a very easy read. So don't think it's like, oh my God, it's 300 something pages. Trust me, you will get through it because you want to know what else is coming.
Right. That's
So-
what I hear people say. They say, I couldn't put it down. I needed to know what else gonna happen. What
Definitely
else gonna
a lot
happen?
of
What's the next?
The cliffhangers.
Right.
That's what you give. You give a lot of them. Because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. In the second book, I'm still trying to figure out some things that are in the first book that that happen. Some things you give away, but a lot of things people
Right.
you have to keep reading to wait on. So
You gotta
you
read.
definitely gonna want to keep reading. There's no dull moments.
Good.
No dull
Good.
moments for this young lady. Even when life is good, it's still not dull. So you'll keep reading and things like that. So I just commend you on putting together such a great.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, should I leave the
Don't look
room?
at me like that.
Should
You
me and
ain't-
Diamond leave the room?
You
Like,
ain't-
I mean,
You ain't 15. You ain't 15 and you married. Don't look at me like that.
oh my. Well, Like I said again, I commend you on putting together such a great piece of work. And if we need to excuse ourselves, just please let me know.
No, everything is good.
Give me 3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes.
Give her the best time of her life.
Oh my gosh. The best 6 humps ever, huh?
7.
Well, at 7. Oh shit. You gonna really pull out the special treatment
That's
then,
right.
huh?
That's right.
Well, for if her sex drive is anything like what she put in this book, you will need to give her 8.
Hours, 8 hours.
Hold up now. Oh, who's fucking for 8 hours?
I have.
Yeah.
Wow.
8 hours?
It wasn't one man.
Oh,
you
do
got-
tell. Share, I mean, you brought it up.
Well,
you got a gangbang going on.
no, actually, it was just, it was a good day party. You know the day party?
The swingers event.
Right.
Okay.
And I just was insatiable this one time.
It's nothing. Listen, no
Right.
judgment.
No, we ain't
You don't come to this show and judge anybody. There's no judgment. It's all educational.
All
Okay. Again, I dated a swinger, worked tons of swingers parties. People are sexual these days. Be comfortable with that.
I'm
Whether you're
comfortable.
into, men, women, whatever. Be comfortable with who you are. It doesn't, just recently we had Bruce Jenner, and is now Caitlyn.
Stop.
Listen.
Hey,
Listen. She's comfortable with who she
That's
is.
a circus. That's a circus.
It's not a
not.
circus.
That's a circus.
It's really not. How do you figure?
Come on, it
because
is.
she's doing what she
It is.
has always wanted to do.
It is.
Because she's doing what
You wait till you 60 years old to do that.
She waited
Some of
until
them
she
had
had to
to.
get out. Would you have rather him do it while he's with
I
a
don't,
family?
I don't care what he do, but come on, like it's a circus, and the media is treating it just like a circus.
Well, look at the family that he's a part of, the Kardashians.
Right.
That is a whole circus all in itself. Either way, I commend him for doing what he wanted to do, regardless on how he chose to do it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nina.
That's what it is.
It's a
Like,
circus.
but you still don't judge a person.
I'm not judging him, but it's a circus.
Oh, here we go.
It's just
Diamond
because you
screaming
don't
from the
hear
corner.
about it a lot, but
You've been quiet all show. I try not to bother you, and then you want to be yelling.
All right. Say it
Where's the
again.
mic? You need a mic? You need a mic?
And I'm gonna tell you. I'm
Dominique
gonna tell
the mic.
you why. I'm gonna give him that mic. I'm gonna tell you why, because they didn't spend half as much time on the person he killed in that car accident. They got 45 minutes. That person that he killed in the car accident
All right.
got 45 minutes.
The person that died got
All right,
45
check this
minutes.
The
out.
person he killed,
The person that died,
he killed. He killed the person being negligent.
He went
Driving.
Baltimore style. The person he killed.
killed.
I
with a
said
T.
killed. I said killed.
Like
I
the
didn't say
straight
killed.
kilt.
Yeah, I know. I know they wearing a kilt, but he killed that nigga. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing.
What is the thing?
You commend Bruce Jenner,
yes, I
right?
do.
You commend him too, right?
Yeah, I'm glad.
All right,
Here we
so,
go.
You know,
Here we go. Here Jesus go.
Here's my problem. Okay.
Jesus.
My problem is I'm trying to be serious.
You can't do that with us. Like, we already had liquor.
But here's
Come on, Moses.
Here's the thing, because I'm great. I'm great. Had to put y'all.
This
in y'all
nigga
place
part
now.
C's and
I'm gonna
walks
put y'all
on
in y'all
water.
place now. So y'all commend Bruce Jenner for doing what?
Coming
Following
out to
his
be
dreams
last-
and-
yeah,
and
And
being
doing
dope.
what he wanted to do,
Yeah,
right?
that's all. I'm
Good.
saying you talking to
Get
a
it out.
person that
Get it
has
out.
changed and altered herself based on
Wonderful.
other people's
Oh, you
judgment.
respecting
no,
her,
no,
calling
no,
her-
no.
calling
Listen,
her. Okay.
what I said was
Yeah, I call her her.
it's I've lived a certain life because of a fear of being judged.
Okay.
And that has never been comfortable for me.
Perfect.
And up
Perfect.
until
Let me rebuttal.
up until certain people left my life, I was
Okay.
then free to do as I chose to do, and
So-
I'm much
so you-
happier
so
about
you
that.
see-
So now that
you
he's
see some of
dickless, he's
Nina-
happy.
You see some of Nina B and Bruce Jenner.
Well,
Gotcha.
I'm a woman.
Okay,
all the way.
He is too. Right?
Now, yeah.
Here's my problem.
No,
What's your problem?
Here's my problem
He
with
don't have
this-
vagina.
Yes,
No,
he
he
does.
does. He
Yeah,
does.
he's all the way.
He does.
Oh,
He's all the way.
Here's my problem. Y'all support Bruce Jenner in this. He's brave. But y'all ridicule Michael Jackson.
Shit, not me. Now,
Most
don't talk about my
people
Michael
did.
Jackson.
Not me.
Don't talk about my
Oh,
Michael
But I'm
Jackson.
not a
Fuck
judgmental
outta
person.
here.
I know them. And I know that most people.
And
now,
don't-
Michael
and don't
Jackson
hit-
didn't
don't
get a
sit
sex.
here-
He didn't change
No.
into a woman.
The thing is he changed what he wanted to change.
And I am
Little
completely
Kim,
fine like
Little
that.
Kim looks like shit, right? She changed what she wanted. She felt insecure about the way she looked, about her complexion, so she changed it.
Mike
I'ma tell you
She fucked
something.
up her face.
What they
But
talk to
But
you
hold
about
on,
when
she fucked up her
listen,
face.
when you go
Michael
to a plastic
Jackson-
surgeon, have you been to a plastic surgeon's office?
Not recently, no.
Okay, well, when you go to a plastic surgeon's office, one of the questions that they ask you on the questionnaire is, how do you feel about yourself? Because they don't want for you to abuse it, and they definitely don't want for you to, what?
Address the fact the
Little
fact
Kim looks
that
like shit. I'm
Bruce
not knocking
Jenner
what she did, but
Bruce
she looks
Jenner
like
is
shit.
white, and therefore popular. It's
So was
popular
Michael
to
Jackson
say.
when he was
It's
done.
popular to say, and y'all can say you can sit here and say you don't. You can sit here and say you don't, but you know that the vast majority of people do.
They judge
So
them.
address
They
that.
do judge,
Address the
and I
fact
have
that Lil
talked
Kim, who I
about
think
it.
looks like shit,
She looks like shit, but if that's what she
and
did, what
people
was
make
made her
fun
happy.
of her and ridicule her. They don't call her brave. They don't say none of that shit because she's a black lady. And Michael Jackson, rest in peace, who did whatever he wanted to do. Y'all didn't say, I support Michael Jackson. Nobody did that. Y'all make fun of him, and y'all have been whitewashed by the white media.
You just bothered because it was a man.
Yeah,
changing to
and
a
the white
woman.
media,
It's a
and it's
circus.
pathetic.
Yeah,
it's
stupid.
self-hate. This is
not
the
for-
result of slavery. I'm done.
You said
The
you
result
said
of slavery?
Oh my
Nigga, you taking it all the way back to slavery?
you said
Really?
you said he followed his dreams.
Everybody
This motherfucker-
knows I love training.
This dude.
Well,
I'm a
us on this
tranny
show, we support whoever wants to do what makes them happy,
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
That's
I don't
how I
care
feel.
whether you're a man or woman. Little Kim has done what she wanted to do. I'm not knocking that. She looks like shit.
If you were
That's
born
period.
with male genitals, keep your male genitals. If you
Keep
born
your
with a vagina,
box.
keep your vagina. But the
Well,
man,
Chaz Bono did it.
He's Olympic. Fuck him too. He's Olympic.
You know who
gold
Chaz
medalist.
Bono
I
is?
don't care who he is. I
Sonny
think-
and Cher's daughter,
I don't
who
care.
changed
She's
into
a
a
man.
man.
I don't care.
Right.
I think it's ridiculous that people do this and go through the extreme, and whoever goes and keeps it going is. I think it's a big circus. It's stupid. It's stupid. But this man won. He's an Olympic gold medalist.
He was on the Wheaties box.
Yeah. So that's not his dream.
fucking great.
That's not his dream. Yeah, exactly. I would recall that Wheaties box. I would recall it. It's not even. It's a thing of like, where's this country going?
Not even a country,
No,
the
I don't
world.
feel that.
world. Yeah, where's the world going?
This is part of the gay agenda, and the gay agenda
Force feed
pushes
sexuality.
homosexuality on children.
Force feed.
I have no problem with homosexuality.
I love your homosexuality.
I have
I love it.
several first cousins
You know I'm homo.
who are gay, right?
Uh-huh.
I have a first cousin who's gone through a sex change. They
Really?
cool. I love them. It's all good, right? I've had gay artists on my label. Miss Tony was clearly a gay artist.
Right.
I produced many records for Miss Tony. Good friend of mine. Here's the thing, though. I don't feel like somebody like Tony pushed his lifestyle on somebody else. I'm heterosexual. I don't go around and flaunt the fact that I fuck a lot.
Well, it's a lot of. You got Christians, but you have Christians.
In the past.
Yeah, clean it
Fuck
up.
Yeah, let's clear that up because this week you in a relationship.
Okay.
Let's clear that up because this
So-
week he in a relationship.
What I'm
She
saying,
must have swallowed for
what
him.
I'm saying,
You know he only good when she swallow.
what I'm saying is that whatever your lifestyle is, that's what your lifestyle should
But
be.
you have Christians that force Christianity on people.
and that's wrong
and are
too.
very judgmental.
And that's wrong too. But here's my thing: a kid going through puberty, right? It's all fucked up for them, right? They don't know what's going on. Shit's crazy. So you got somebody like Bruce Jenner doing this little dumb shit, and now so they thinking in their mind, maybe that's me, motherfucker. That ain't you.
I would rather.
It ain't even him.
If I had a child, let's be clear, because I don't have children, but if I had
Me
a
either.
child, I would rather my child be comfortable in their skin instead of hanging themselves in a closet because they didn't feel like they could be accepted in society.
And I've seen
period.
that. I mean, I work as a nurse, and I've seen that young men coming comatose because they have attempted to commit suicide.
But I think like the gay thing is being accepted more so, but like
Yeah, definitely.
and I have no problems with it. Gay, homosexuality, lesbianism, whatever it's called, bulldaggerism.
Oh.
I have no.
It's still pretty hard for men to come out. They still being judged
Because
very heavy.
it's your man. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah, but don't
And you don't
take it-
have. But you don't have to be soft.
But why does it have to go to the extreme of changing who God made you? Why does it have to go
he
to the
never
extreme of that?
said. You have some men that don't classify themselves as gay, but they still just want to dress in women's clothing.
All right, okay, well, all right, the dressing women's clothing. So now we got to be force fed this bullshit. Like now it's confusing the kids now. It's real confusing. Like kids they feel as though they can do it, and kids are doing it as early as middle school, cross-dressing. That's crazy.
But okay, that brings me back to my question. Are you born gay, or is it something that just happens?
It's happening more because they're seeing it more.
Is it
you never
something
seen
that
no shit
just
like this.
happens, or well, just because you're seeing it more, that don't make me gay?
It don't make
I
you
just
gay.
read this book, and my coochie twinged a little bit when I was reading some of the gay scenes.
Oh,
but it don't make me want to, you know what I'm saying, go out there and eat no pussy. So are you born that way? No.
Not even sniff?
I would be a pillow princess, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm not putting
Pillow
my face
princess.
down there. Yeah.
Everyone knows I love Pillow Princess.
Those of you that know, no.
Would you kiss her afterwards?
No.
You wouldn't let her kiss
I'm not into girls.
No, I mean
that way.
a pillow princess. They do kiss girls. So
Is that what they do, Eddie?
so
Do
after-
you, are you familiar?
I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm not, but I mean, I've heard. If she was to kiss your box, would she be able to kiss your lips?
I
after
don't
that?
know. I doubt it.
Oh.
But a male can kiss your backs and kiss your lips.
It depends on how wet his face is.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's a bit much. I'm sorry.
Go wipe
Clean
your
that up a
face.
little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not. Sure. Yeah. I know a lot of people wanted to call in for Mimi, 404-436-1277. Please do call in. Someone calling? We got one? Hello? Caller, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Dilo. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Dilla.
hear you.
Yes, hello.
What's up, Dale?
Hey, what's going on, Eddie? How you doing, Mimi?
Oh.
Hey, Dale.
Oh, he's a faithful listener. Hello.
Hey.
Dale, my dude.
Hi. Listen, I have something to say about the whole Bruce, what's his kid name, Jenna?
Yes.
Yeah. First of all, I think I agree with Diamond. It's a joke. It's a very big joke. And the reason why I think so is because, first of all, if he has a problem with him being a woman or whatever he thinks he is, he has a mental problem. He needs to see a psychiatrist. He needs to see a therapist. He needs to be evaluated. He needs to be checked. Because people all have this type of problems. So guess what? We don't act how we feel like doing. Pedophiles feel like being pedophiles, but they cannot act on it because, first of all, it's against the law. So what do? They go to check themselves. They go to the psychiatrist. So if he's having that feeling, which is not common, which is not normal, it's really not normal. Instead of promoting
How do you
it
define
so that,
normal?
Instead of promoting it like what Diamond was saying, because you don't want your 11-year-old child waking up and saying, "Oh, I think I want to be a man."
Well,
Because
how do you define normal?
Normal's not.
This is
How do I
Nina,
define
the
normal?
one person you didn't speak to when you got on the phone.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
I said, this is Nina, the one person you didn't speak to when you got on the phone.
Hi, Nina. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you,
Hi,
especially when you
hi.
call into my show. I appreciate it. How do you define normal?
You look good, by the way. I think your blonde hair looks good on you.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, how do you define normal?
Yes.
Normal is the way we were culturally brought up, the way our forefathers did things, were normal things. These additional things that we're doing right now, they're not normal. It's abnormal. If 98% of people are who they are, the other 2%, there's something wrong with them. And I'm speaking to them from experience. This he probably has an evil spirit in him. Let me go spiritual in you. If he decides that he wants to be a man, he needs to be taken care of. Like he needs to go to church, get prayed. You need to remove that spirit from him, or he needs to go see a psychiatrist because it's not normal. God made you to be a man. God made you to. Are you trying to say that God made a mistake?
But how can you say that if they're having the feelings of wanting to be a woman, those feelings are still what is put into his system through God or whatever?
No.
He is a creator. Listen, regardless of what he feels, he's still a child of God. So how do you define? How do you get to say what it is he should not feel, Eddie?
They have feelings to do things. What about people that are depressed? They have feelings to do that. They have people, schizophrenic people. They have those feelings to do whatever they do. But guess what? It's considered a mental illness because they're not supposed to be thinking that way. That's why you see therapists, and that's why you see psychiatrists.
Do you watch porn?
In the 70s, homosexuality was regarded as a mental illness.
Do you
watch
watch porn?
Dale.
Do you watch porn?
Dale.
We have another caller. Okay, well, listen, thank you for calling, and we have another caller.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Dale.
Yes. Hello, caller.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? What's your name?
My name is Kristen. Hi, Nina. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Eddie.
Hey, how you
Hello.
doing, Kristen?
Hi, I was just calling because I wanted to comment on the Bruce Jenner situation. I just feel as though no one knows how he feels. He's actually been taking hormones for a long time, but because of how he thought people would think of him, he stopped doing it.
Right.
But the fact of it is you yourself know what you like and how you are. So you have to live today as if you can't worry about what no one thinks. You can be doing good and someone's going to say something bad about you. So if that's how he feels going to make him a better person by becoming a female because that's what he wanted to do, then hey, why not let him? He take
Let
care
him
of
do
his
what
kids.
it's his life.
He take care of his kids. He's done it for years. He take care of the Kardashian kids. That was not his. He's done it for years. So he's lived his life. He's moved on. What's the problem?
All right, let's say we do go ahead and we accept this bullshit.
Okay, wait.
Kristen.
Pause. Do you watch porn, Eddie?
Do I? You know I do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's the problem when it's a man? Because you have two women, but oh god, why is it such a harsh thing when it's two women doing these types of?
Yeah.
Okay, but
when
it's
it's
a
two
lot-
men,
have you all taken a look at some of these trainees out here?
When it's
though?
two men, it's
They are
mutilation.
gorgeous,
It's
and they look
mutilation with two
better.
men.
It's kind of funny because knowing people that are homosexual and gay, it's some hard dudes that I've seen personally talk and get on the low and talk to these dudes.
Exactly.
And sit up here and try to play the hard thing. And I think it's just a man not comfortable or
They
not
wanna
knowing
wear
what
my
they really
panties
like or
instead of
prefer.
getting them.
So Chris, do you watch porn?
No, of course not. If I ain't doing it, I don't want to see it. That's just me personally. I don't get off of. I got a fantasy. My mind. I can make myself do things that I can do on my own self by fantasizing in my mind and putting pictures in my head. But me, I don't get turned off of watching porn unless I'm doing it. I don't need to see it. That's just.
But don't
me
pay
personally.
Eddie any mind. You know he's a creep. My point was bringing it up because a lot of guys watch porn and they love the girl on girl action.
She trying to tie it in. It doesn't apply. It doesn't apply.
What I'm saying, but you don't know how many of those women may have been men. Because a lot of these women running around today are, listen, there are these boys out here that look better than females.
What are you talking about?
There's a lot of boys that are on the runway. Listen, there are a lot of boys that are on the. There are a lot of boys that are walking the runways of U.S. Paris and everything. That are
I watch
they're the
Pornhub.
guys.
Not on Pornhub either.
You don't know that. Thank you for calling in, sweetheart.
Thank you, Chris.
We have another caller. Wow, this is a busy day.
They like Bruce Jenner. This is
Right.
a great night.
Hello, caller. How are you? What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Okay, hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
Mike, but I'm calling in support of my wife, Miss Mimi Ray.
Oh, that's so
What's going on? What's going on, guy? This a lucky guy that got the.
This is the lucky guy that gets to eat that box every night.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'm not gonna get into all that on the radio, but I'm just calling in support of her. I love my wife. She's been excellent in these book writings in a short period of time, and I do believe that there's something bigger coming for her.
Thank you, babe.
And I'm just calling in for my support. That's all.
That's what's up. Thank you for calling in.
I heard the voice. Stop
Your
that,
sex
Eddie.
life has to be great because your imagination is awesome.
I have a great imagination.
So
I haven't
that's
done Bruce
awesome.
in my
That's a really
dreams,
nice
though.
thing. It's always good to have a man support his woman, because women are always placed in a position to have to support their man,
that's
whether they
dope.
want to or not. So that's good.
But it's all about being open minded like that. So I mean,
I'm
you
open-minded.
need, you need to give some courses on that. So
I've been asked to do those kind of courses as well. I've been asked to do, sex courses.
because women think it's
things like
taboo
that.
to kiss another woman or let another woman eat their snatch.
it's not taboo, but if that's just something that you're not into, it's
Right.
just something that
But,
you're not,
if it's not,
going to show. It's just like if you're getting bad, if the sex is bad, it's going to show.
Well, let me tell you this: if that's something you're not into as a woman, 9 times out of 10, your man is going to want his his sexual fantasy to be with you, another woman, and him.
And I would give my man that if I had his last name. But that does not mean that I have to go down on her.
I mean, you probably don't have to go down on her.
You never know what you like until you try it.
I just never had that desire.
Yeah, tell her, talk into it. School on me.
Listen, Eddie, don't be trying to create no situations around here.
I'm trying to help your guy out.
You trying to help me? Listen,
your guy.
I don't have a guy. Don't do that shit. Don't you do it.
I'm just being hypothetical.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he tried to slide me. No, we're not gonna do that. Not today. But if I did, I would give him that, and that's just because I am open. I'm open-minded to a lot of things sexual, but like I said, it doesn't mean that I'm just like, oh, I crave, to go down on a chick. It means that I'm open to whatever we want to do. Again, I've dated a swinger. You have to be open-minded to do that because there's a lot of people that wouldn't, because they think that a swinger lifestyle is such a grotesque, dirty kind of thing. They wouldn't have done that. I was fine with dating him. We went to parties together. It doesn't mean that you sleep with everybody else there. I was open to being sexual with him in front of people. That's, what I'm saying, being, in that lifestyle, it's a lot of different voyeuristic things you can do.
Yeah.
So, how many?
Nina likes
it's just
to watch.
like when I go out dancing, I like to be watched. But I won't do it one-on-one. I won't dance for my guy one-on-one because I'm too shy. But when I hit the dance floor and I got enough liquor in my system, it's a whole nother ball game.
Take another sip.
See what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? So it's different types. People think that because you're a swinger that you must be sleeping with a whole lot of different, females and males and things like no. And you don't have to sleep with everything that comes your way.
Right. I mean, it's just because they're not educated. They don't know. So.
And I feel like I fight the battle for the swingers, and I'm not even a swinger. So it's crazy, but it's cool.
What Jesus thinking about over there?
Yeah, right.
Read the text.
What you got going on that phone, boy? No, you got to come over here. Come over here, take a common squat. You know the rules, though. But you know the rules. You need to come over here and read that text. Come on.
I ain't sitting in the corner.
We ain't got no caller.
He's sitting in the corner.
Where's the caller? How you doing? What's your name? Turn your radio down. And roll your window up.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name? Hello? Oh, service. We can hardly hear you, babe. What's your
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
It's McGowan.
Hello? My children. Oh. Everybody's calling to support me. That's what's up. Oh, my goodness. The baby's listening.
15. He know how
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, Bye-bye.
Well, thank you for calling, and your mom does not want you on air. So let's not give your name or anything like that. We can... Thank you for calling in.
This is the quickest call.
Yeah.
Oh, them children.
Diamond, you got to come over here and read that text.
Yes. Yeah. He done scrolled out by now.
No, you got to come over here and read that text. You got what you mean? What I mean? Come over here and read the text.
Read your text.
This guy.
Diamond. Eddie, pass him that mic. Yeah, because you need to come over here and read that text.
So hard.
You know the rule. And grinning. And grinning like somebody sent him a good ass shot.
Everybody said, read me books.
Right, somebody busted wide open. Somebody busted. 404-436-1277. Call in, okay, because we about to read Diamond's text. And somebody busted wide open for him.
Can we make an exception?
Is your mic on?
I don't think so.
See what I mean?
Nah, here, give him this one.
Can we make an exception?
Yeah.
Can we make an exception about who started this?
You. No, who did start?
Who started this?
Read the text.
This reading the text thing.
He started it.
So can we make an exception about this?
Nope.
Okay, so it's not.
Yeah.
Read it.
How about if I let y'all read it and we just don't read it out loud?
No. I had to embarrass myself one day live on air, okay, reading my text that came through to my phone, and he's watching as he does every week.
This is an exception.
No, it is not. Read it.
I will let you see it. After you see it, I think that you will agree that we don't need to read it.
Let me see.
No.
Let me see.
No.
Unless somebody died, we read
I'm not
text.
letting y'all. I ain't let y'all read my text no more.
Okay, so don't read that. Okay, don't read that.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Just say it.
Okay.
He don't want to be a sweetheart online.
Perfect. Huh? Is
He
what?
don't want to be a sweetheart online.
Oh, it just says, what does it say?
I
You can tell me.
It says, "Thanks, baby. I appreciate our seats." I just want to know who this is that's calling you baby. Harpo, who that woman? Who that woman, Harpo? Is that the girlfriend? You don't have. Oh, see?
Oh, my God.
See what I mean?
He's single
See?
today.
I'm right. He's single today
Oh, my
because
God.
I'm the only single person on this show. So who is that?
Ain't nothing
Diamond?
single about that guy. I seen
And,
the
I
seen the screensaver.
Ladies, you look
I see the
very
screensaver.
cute. So I did see the picture. Ladies, you look lovely. Yeah, so y'all not gonna embarrass me. I'm not gonna get my ass handed to me by myself, and y'all not gonna ever have to read y'all text.
I read my text.
I know. I'm just saying. I read my
Oh.
text, and this is the first time that I think Diamond has got caught out there.
Yeah.
So go and
I like
text
to
her
get
back. You're
parts.
welcome. Go and say you're welcome. That's what's up. But when should we be looking for your next books?
Oh, I have something in the making.
How long?
It's
How
so
long?
funny that you asked because we were talking about Bruce Jenner and my character is in that lifestyle. So
Uh-oh.
it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Man. All right, I'm gonna need you to be like my mentor when I start writing. I'm about to start putting some stuff down, on the book. Oh, that's what I'm gonna call it, the book too.
The book.
The book.
The book.
The book.
That's it.
Well, they're
That's-
making
What is it
everything.
gonna be
I just
about?
see
Huh? I
something.
told you it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be something to make me move out of this fucking city.
Oh my word!
Yeah, because I'm putting everything in there. It's gonna be the book.
Can
you know,
tell
People
her,
should be
you gonna-
nervous.
I mean, you shouldn't be nervous about what you do, but I mean, it's gonna be the book. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be shared, and it's very interesting. It's very entertaining. You can't keep everything a secret forever. So
That's why I say don't do it. If you do it, don't be ashamed of it. Like I've done a lot of shit, and if somebody asks me, I'm just like, yeah, I did it.
Let's do our books together.
What? I don't want to do it.
yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't think that. I don't think that they would be ready for mine. And just as much as, just like Mimi says, she has her bad days, and people don't think that it happens. The reality of it is not easy for me personally because of the different things that I deal with and have dealt with from my past on a day-to-day. And I don't think that people would be able to put the two together. It's just like, wait a minute,
Right.
what?
I get that all the time.
You know,
I get
so
that all
it's,
the time.
I don't know, Eddie. You may have to do that when you're on. You got to do your freak fest, when you're on.
I mean, it ain't even about
Fest,
it ain't about being
the book.
freaky. I mean, it's just entertaining.
Eddie, the very first show when you came on with me, before you joined in as a co-host, you gave a very elaborate description on how to eat the box. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of guys got elaborate descriptions.
You
of how
had
to
a
eat the
whole
box.
name
And
for it
some
and
girls.
everything. I listen. That book will be a point.
Right.
Right.
I
So
can get
you that freak fest, you go ahead and rock off.
Yeah, but
baby.
that's another like that was a different chapter of my life. Now,
Yeah, I mean, of course. Now you're saved.
I go to church.
Yeah, now he's saved. He go to
That
church.
was a former homegirl.
Yeah, you be saying, Diamond, you be saying this picture on Instagram and Facebook because he just came from, he be like, I just came from church.
Yeah.
Like he got a Superman cape and shit on. Like he just came, he ready to go save some hoes.
Just came from church, paying my tithes, reading the Bible, and it's a
You
good
tired?
feeling. I'm not tired. I'm in no way tired.
I said, do you tie?
Oh, do I tithe? I just said I tithe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's no V.
Huh?
There's no V in it.
I said tithe. You know I got like
I'm
a
fucking with you.
Yeah,
making sure that you saying the real
My
thing
pronunciation
and
is
that you
messed
not
up.
you not bullshitting.
No,
on
I said
Sundays.
tithe. Did you
Okay,
not? I said
good.
tithe.
Just making sure.
Tithe.
You know what we doing here. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
What are we
making sure.
doing? Pronouncing
Yeah, you just
all
better
our
make
words?
sure all
I always fuck
your
with it.
skeletons
We
out the
argue
closet.
all the time on air. Don't pay us no
That's
no
okay.
mind.
I get in trouble for correcting people all the time.
Especially with being a writer now, because you have to make sure you stay on your P's and Q's.
Right.
You can't misspell anything. Your punctuation can't be
You
off.
got it.
Even though
My
that you're
daughter
not the
corrected
editor.
me. I put a letter U, and she was like, "Mommy, that is not how you spell you."
Right. You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. That's what's up. So I'm excited about the new books. You know,
You still got more to go. You got to finish part 3, and then you got 3 more to go. And
it
another
seemed
one
like,
is
but you know what?
coming.
In part 2, I feel like I would not have known that there was a part 3 had you not told me, because in reading I was just like, okay, she has got to come out of this. Okay, like we're almost
everybody
there.
cheers for Tasha, but I mean, the title is "Fuck My Life," right?
Ah,
So-
my
And
goodness, that makes
I
me
just
nervous.
Closed it with those 3.
Why don't you do like a book
people
party?
ask me, is I'm having a 4th one. I've done a book party.
Well, do you want 5?
You got to
I
do
can do
another
another
one.
one.
You
Yeah.
got to do another one. Don't stop there. Just just because you have one doesn't mean that you can't have another one.
Right.
You want to start a book group? Say
Yeah.
that.
With some
because we
wine and
definitely do that.
cheese and crackers.
We drink liquor around here.
All right, well, liquor.
We
and
put liquor
cheese
in
and
our wine
crackers.
around
Right. Right. We, the wine is cute, but that's a good idea. Definitely, so it raises a lot of different conversations. Like I said, it's so many different things that she's gone through.
Right.
So many things that our society should address and don't on a regular basis. It raises a lot of conversations. So a book club or a book party is not a bad idea. If you have one, definitely let us know. We'll definitely support. I know I'll be there and share it and things like that. I'll bring the hooch.
All right.
Yeah, see, networking. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so just don't.
Y'all hear that? Book party in the making.
Yeah, book party coming. Don't stop what you're doing, because it is definitely when you got it all out, it's a form of therapy.
It is, and I did feel. I felt relieved.
You felt relieved?
Yeah.
Did you have certain conversations with your family?
I have. Even recently, one of my mother's friends, she said, "I read your book, and I couldn't talk to your mother for a while afterwards. Like I haven't talked with her." And I said, "It's okay. I've recovered. Everything's fine. She's going to do her. She's 50-something, and she's still the way that I've always known her. I mean, I'm sad that she's still that way, but she's getting better. My children see a different mother than I saw, so I'm happy for that part. But I definitely, have came across some people that was just like shocked and couldn't believe it. And
Yeah, because you said 90%.
yeah,
And that's a lot.
it's a lot.
Whew.
So,
Wow.
I'm sorry. I got so many questions for you. And we,
Ask,
yeah.
please. I'm not shy.
So by you putting your life on, in a book, like you have to go through life right now with zero fucks given about anything that people say about you.
That's
how
pretty
you
much
roll?
me.
You got to
People
go
know
through
me,
life
that I-
like that anyway.
Right, absolutely. And you have to get to that point. You have to get to the point where you say, you have your own life to live, they have their life to live, do you. Do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy. Don't let nobody have their thoughts of you to make you somebody different than who you want to be.
How about people at work? What they think about? Have they read the book?
I
Do they
have
know
different
about it?
people. I have my supervisors and bosses. They read the book, and some of them, like I have one that's
Did they start hugging
she's
you
a
and shit?
well, yeah, some of them, but some of them's like, girl, you told me about a way of life I never thought about. That was from an older white lady,
Oh.
So she was blushing pretty hard, and
The
I had
daggers
some that-
started coming at you.
well, I've got a few slips of papers in my locker.
Wow.
Women like to try,
Wow.
and
Okay.
when they feel like they met somebody who is, outgoing like me and cool,
yes.
they'll be like,
Yes.
I always wanted to try, girl. Can you be my first? Or could you show me the way? Things like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well-
you get little stickers on your car.
Ladies and even gentlemen, you need to pick this book up. pick the book up. Most guys don't read.
Yeah, I do have some male readers though.
Yeah, but there are
makes
some
me
male
pleased.
readers.
Right.
If you aren't a reader, pick it up for your lady friend, pick it up for your relative, pick it up for whoever in your life, and then that way they can tell you about it. But definitely pick it up, however you pick it up. Once again, if you could tell people how they can find the book so that way they can purchase and support you, tell your social media. First, tell where they can find the book.
Okay.
And then give you all of your social media pages and things like that.
Okay, we have Amazon.com. You can get a Kindle version, or you can get any paperback book. Just type in Mimi Ray Books. All my books will come up. 6 books.
M-I-M-I.
M-I-M-I-R-A-Y. Mimi Ray Books.
Okay.
There is a website, www.black, that's B-L-A-Q-U-E, diamondpublications.com. You can email me at mimirayservices@gmail.com. I have Facebook, which is Mimi Ray, the author, and I have Instagram, authoress_Mimi Ray. So all my books sell for $10. The Kindle version is 99 cents up to $2.99. And if you happen to purchase 6 books at once, I'll give you a deal. I do have mostly free shipping if you are out of state. And I do take PayPal.
You got the square?
That's what's up. PayPal.
Yeah,
She said PayPal.
That's not
so. Listen.
Some people have the square.
So she got PayPal.
About that today. What is the square?
It's another form of PayPal.
Okay, we'll learn about the square today.
Diamond, did you want to give your social media, sir? At the Diamond K Show. Okay, that's all he want to give right now. Facebook and Instagram. Follow him. You can also find the Radio on Fire. He wants to say, Jesus speaks.
He's reading. Eddie's reading the text. I caught Eddie.
Eddie, what it say?
And it's about somebody I know.
Eddie, what it say?
Woo!
Eddie, what it say? What it say?
I'm on my shit today.
What it say?
It says, I was about to talk all kinds of shit. So somebody was about to call in. I told him that we was wrapping up.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the phone.
Tell him call now. Tell him she's supporting. Call next week.
I saw the phone lines going off.
Thank you for supporting, but you're too
late.
So we have a special running. So there is going to be another step and repeat that's going to be behind me.
Okay.
That we're going to use at live events. So if some business wants to get their logo on the step and repeat with the Radio on Fire logo, they could do that for $50.
Okay.
And they would also get
sponsors. We love you.
Exactly. They would also get four weeks of advertising on Radio on Fire via commercial. So we're putting that out there. All right.
That's what's up. Thank you. At the Diamond K Show and Radio on Fire. Right?
Right, on social media.
Radio on
Fire. I'm working on an album, too, by the way.
Album?
I'm working on an album, which is called Gentleman's Club, and it's coming out on my birthday, August 10th.
Oh, shit.
Read that text.
August 10th.
Read that text. No, you.
Oh, no, I'm sending the text. I was about to send the text because I need to get... No, this is about my dress for the white party if we have to cover the white party.
Read it, damn it.
No, seriously, listen, look.
Read it.
It just said, look, I'm not... no text came in.
The screen's off.
Yeah, it doesn't count that way.
Really? Yeah, like I was sending the text about my dress just in case Diamond wanted to hit me up last minute about us covering the white party. Like, it's no bullshit here. I was dead ass serious. I was trying to be proactive about being ready.
Oh, so that's what your text was about. Okay. I did not understand. I thought you were drunk dialing me, and I was like, what is she talking about?
No, it was in the middle of the day.
I get it now.
Because you're last minute, and I need to be ready.
Put me out.
I need to be ready.
Have I got you like that before?
Yes. Yes. Diamond will hit me last minute, and I need to jump into a phone booth like Clark Kent and change my clothes and be ready to do whatever, wherever, in a clean, PG-13 kind of way. Yeah, I know it came out wrong. I know. Eddie, how can people reach you?
Eddie on Facebook, Eddie Relationship Therapist West, and also on IG, EddieWest.com.
EddieWest.dot.
DOTCOM.
There it is.
Spell it out. That's right.
And as
follow me, I'll follow you back. That's right. What's up?
I probably won't. It's a lot of creeps out there. But anyway, as always, you can find me, Nina B. Bartending, Facebook, Instagram, website. You can type in Nina B, and my business Instagram will come up every week, each week. 7:30ish, 8:30ish. You know we roll how we roll around here. But we here. Even when we late, we still here. RadioOnFire.com. You know, our number is 444-436-1277. And we love you for watching. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thanks.